Happy Saturday, everybody. Sorry, I've been trying to get on this live for like 45 minutes, but I was like getting everything set up and ready. I did not make it live yesterday. It was the girl's birthday. We ended up taking them swimming at Diane's house, and we stayed there all afternoon until then it was time for the baby to go to nap. And go down. When we got home, it was like bedtime. And then I didn't want to head to the gym, so Mama didn't get to come live. So, today we're hanging out. Hi guys! It's such a weird, surreal feeling on the ranch right now because we're slowly getting rid of all of our animals. There's no piggies anymore. There's no Kevin has gone to his new home. He's just going with Morgan from here. Don't ever nobody stress. She's got a little hobby farm and she's got his sisters, so he's now living with his sisters. But we're down to the one horse, and we just got rid of our bull today, and Morgan took our chickens as well. All of our bearded dragons and the python and everybody has been sold. They've all gone to really, really good homes. And so it's just so weird at our house. We've got the barn cats. Obviously, we have all of our dogs. But that's pretty much it. Ironically, our fish just died. I mean, it was at the end of his lifespan. So that was like, I was like, how are we going to transport this fish? And he happened to die a couple weeks ago. So but we knew it was in the, but I'm like, and that's the other thing. I was like, we're going to transport him. And he's already like 4 or 5 years old. It's bizarre. No, it's not hard for me. I'm very excited to be going to California. I would up and leave tomorrow if everything was sorted. Um, at this point, us getting this house is in the hands of our God and our underwriters. So as long as we've done everything we could possibly do, we've jumped through every single hoop they've asked. And we've given them, they've said you need to do this, and this, and it has to show this, and this. And we've done that, and then shown this, and this. And so at this point, if it doesn't go through, then they should have just told us in the beginning, like, no matter what, you're not going to get this loan, because I don't know. So we'll see. But buying a house is stressful anyway. And we're not in contact with the underwriters. We're just doing it through our mortgage broker, right? 98 in Sacramento today. Yeah, it's like 100 degrees here, but it's also stupid humid. But yeah, we had a family come today and check out our bull, and they took him home. He's a pretty good bull. So yeah, they were like, is he tough? I'm like, no. Like, I even literally went down in and like hand fed him treats. We're like, no, he's a pretty chill bull. You're not gonna have an issue with him. Like, and I was like, he'll be laying in the pasture and I'll walk right by him with the stroller and the baby. Like, he doesn't even acknowledge that we're there. He's like, whatever. He's super chill. I mean, I still respect him because he's a bull. He's humongous, but he's a good boy. So he's left the ranch. We're just gonna have the 4 heifers now, and then they'll have babies. The one's due to drop the baby probably in the next couple months. So anyway, it is Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. If you're gonna jump over onto Instagram, just know you have a different angle because Instagram is mean. Instagram makes me look like 10 years older than I am. And I know I don't really wear makeup. I definitely have zero. I don't even have mascara on today. But like, Instagram is just not nice. And so you guys are facing down already. I'm not on Instagram yet, but so yeah. So okay, so we're gonna do some things. Okay. That being said, happy Saturday, guys. So sorry, on the weekends I'm very much in mom mode. And then I came in here and I've been just like just going to town trying to get today set up and do something fun with you guys. There are going to be 3 new tumblers today. There is a top up today. And then there's 3 new tumblers and there's new UVDTFs. There's also a maker's mix. So if you have, thank you, Shelly. But if you've never done a maker's mix has accessories in it, has things in it. So this one's going to have some snowflakes. This one's getting some snowflakes, and there are multiple sizes of snowflake. Are there multiple sizes? Yes. Multiple sizes of snowflakes because two of today's tumblers are kind of winter themed. We have the cute little gnomes. Okay. All right. So there's new tumblers. We have the cute little gnomes. Okay, with their little winter truck. Then we have the fawn. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. Look at that beautiful poinsettia down there, and the winter berries and some of the Christmas ornaments and the big noble pine. So pretty. Okay. Sorry. Sit down. Not used. I haven't. I don't normally sit down in the middle of the day on Saturday. And then this one is not wintry. It says a bad word, so I'm not going to read it out loud. You can see it. Now, today's mix will come with a little like quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon. We haven't decided, like a little, let's say, I'm going to say a quarter teaspoon. Each mix will come with a quarter teaspoon. And I say that because I'm looking at it. It's going to come with some little stones in a separate pack that are going to be the glow in the dark and the UV yellow. I'm not mixing it into the mix because the mix doesn't really lend itself to yellow, and none of the other tumblers have any yellow on them, and it's not meant to be like a yellow mix. However, if you get this one, I want you to have the yellow to be able to do the words or go around like the butterfly or the sunflower. Hello, Marlene. Hello, hello. So we're going to be doing a rhinestone mix, a maker's mix to match this. The maker's mixes, the unique thing about them is they have accessories in them. It's a rhinestone mix. They're going to be SS6s all the way up to SS. This one goes up to 16s. Or these 20s. Ooh, those are 20s. So, oh no, because those are the yellows. So the glow in the dark are going to be SS20s, but the mix itself, oh, there are 20s. So it's SS6s to SS20s. However, most of them are going to be 6s, 10s, and 16s. And then there's going to be a little, hello, miss, lots of letters. There's going to be a little smattering of 20s, but there is going to be a little side bag that comes with the yellow in them so that if they're going to be separated, if you have not seen the glow stones, they look like this. They are a beige color, like a little taupe, kind of like a creamy color. It's the Y for yellow. These will UV shift. So in the sunlight, these are going to turn yellow and they're going to glow yellow. Let me see if I can get the UV light to show you guys. Okay. It shifts really fast. Sorry. These might just be the glow yellows. These might not UV shift yellow. Yeah, they glow yellow. They glow yellow, but they are like a creamy color when they're not in the dark. Cool fairy house windows. Yes. All right. So these are going to be glow in the dark yellows, but these are going to be separated. They're not going to be in the mix. So just know when you get your maker's mix, you're going to get a little side bag of these and they're going to be with it. Okay. So it's going to have a little tiny scoop of them. As always with our 3 tumblers, you can also get them as a sublimation print or a vinyl wrap. So if you're new here, there's always newbies watching. We sell the pre-sublimated tumblers for you to rhinestone. This is what, when I say rhinestone, this is what I mean. Just realized I only turned one of the air conditionings off. So we take the pre-sublimated tumblers and we detail them out in the rhinestones. We do sell a very inexpensive rhinestone picker pencil, glue, and rhinestone trays. So if you want to try it out, we got inexpensive products for you. And then we sell the pre-sublimated tumblers. But if you sublimate on your own or you want to wrap it yourself because you already have 20 ounce tumblers, you can buy the sublimation print or the vinyl wrap. We sell it both ways. So you can order the pre-sublimated tumbler, you can order the sublimation paper or the vinyl wrap. I know. So those are up. So we've got the Boss Sunflower Boss and it's got the pink and the grays and the browns and the taupes and the silvers. This one, but it's got yellow in it. This is the only one with yellow in it. And then this one has the pinks and the silvers and the taupes. Okay, so pretty. And then this guy. Now today's mix will actually go for some of the Halloween ones too, because it's got some really fun one. Or like the other day we did like the coffee ghost. Okay. And the traditional Halloween. Today's mix would actually go well with this. There is going to be a little pink in this mix, but just a little bit, just to kind of go with the pinkish that was in the sunflower, and then the pink that is around the deer and kind of in that poinsettia. Just a little subtle hint of pink. But other than that, the mix today will also go with these tumblers. These were launched on Wednesday, I believe. Hello. All right, so these are up on the website as well, and these also have the sub prints and the vinyl wrap. So if you want to wrap it yourself, and they match today's mix. So those are up on the website and an option. So if like the wintry, if you're like I'm not quite there with winter, I'm still working on Halloween, doing all my fun Halloween tumblers. You can grab a Halloweeny. All right. Then also today we have Crazy Plant Lady. If you saw the itty bitty mix from the other day, I don't have it back here now. I'm not even sure I'm going to get any of those, but the itty bitty mix would look so good with this because you got the aquamarines and the blues, lots of all that awesomeness. Okay, so that's up there. Then there is a full sheet of sand dollars. Lots of different sand dollars all on one sheet. These are UVDTF, so if you're new, these are a decal. I got this funny one. This one cracks me up. My hair salon. When I lived in LA, I owned a hair salon and it was Dandelion Salon. So this always cracks me up because also with the blow dryers. So that's up on there. That's a UVDTF. That is up on the website. Then we have some funny ones. Not today, heifer. Not today, heifer. Okay, and then this one goes along with it. Okay. And then your crazy is showing. Okay. All right. So those are the UVDTFs that have launched today. They are currently up on the website. So go grab some UVDTFs. Okay. Now let's get the Maker's Mix together. Oh, there's also a Top It Off. The Top It Off comes with a little pair of earrings, some glitter, a keychain blank, keychain ring, some gems, Bingsu beads, and a set of wings. You can see this up on the website. This is called Top It Off. This is just a little goodie bag of crafting little supplies to make snow globe tumblers or keychains or your glitter tumblers, any epoxy art. There's all sorts of fun little things in here to be like to top your order off, right? I'm gonna go turn on the other AC because I just realized it's not getting cooler in here. And that's probably only one of my ACs. It's not working. It's not turned on. Nope, they're on. It's just hot. Oh, turkeys, you're okay. No, they're on. It's just hot. Okay. Hello, hello. So those are up on the website. And then today's Maker's Mix. Normally Maker's Mixes are about $6.75. I made this one $6.50. So it's a good deal. If you've never joined us for Maker's Mixes before, the Maker's Mixes, the Maker's Mixes have accessories in them. The accessories are meant to kind of go with that set of rhinestones in particular, but you can obviously use them for other things. They are flat backed so that you can glue them on just like you would a rhinestone. So let me see if I have something with do I have something? Oh yes, here's one. So this is like this kind of accessory. So we've used the bows and the hearts and we just glue them on just like we would rhinestones. And you can add some fun details onto what are the tassels you have? I'm trying to figure out how to cover the seam from the ones I have sublimated myself. What are the tassels you have? What are the tassels that I have? Are you talking about the tassel video? I'm not sure I know what you're asking, Lizia. Lizia is over on Instagram. You're usually over on my YouTube. So this is when I say accessories, this is kind of the concept that I'm talking about. So I'm bringing up comments over here. Blurp. All right. So today's okay. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with comments and looking around. I'm not really sure what's happening. So this Maker's Mixes have accessories in them. Today's accessories are snowflakes because we got winter themes going on today. Okay. Obviously, you can use the snowflakes and whatever you want. They're easy to pick out. They're significant sized. Okay. Here we go. All right. For the maker's mix, here we go. Okay. So I told you there's going to be a little pink in here. We're going to do some little 6s and 10s in the baby pink to kind of go with that pink sunflower and the pink poinsettias, the really soft baby pink poinsettias. So this one is going to start out with some pink. Now, we select these tumblers. You can use these, obviously, on anything else, any other tumblers that we have. I mean, you're not, we just try to pick a few so that if you have a hard time, like, choosing what to put with what, I put a couple tumblers up that work with what the design is, so it kind of takes the guesswork out for you guys. But obviously, when you get these mixes, you can put them on any tumblers that you have, or if you have some tumblers that already, you like, oh, I need a pink for this tumbler over here, X, Y, and Z, grab it, all right? Today's mix is also going to come with a little side bag of some of the yellow glowstones in it, because I don't want to put the yellow in this mix because it doesn't really go with all of the tumblers and it's such a unique stone, but I am going to add it because this tumbler today has the yellow in it. So we're going to put the yellow glowstones on there. Okay, now these are going to be the SS6s. These are the teeny, teeny, tiny babies. Yeah, this is super pretty. You know what's really interesting is that Diane picked a tumbler that, like, I like the design, but I would never said it was one of my favorites. It didn't even occur to me that I was going to do that tumbler or try that tumbler or do the tumbler. And Diane did it, and it's absolutely stunning. And now I'm like, okay. I think it's so interesting when somebody does it and they pull it off and do it so well that it like makes me like rethink. I'm like, ooh, that one's so pretty. All right, so the website is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals and you're going to see this mix at the top. It's called the Fawn or Winter Fawn. Okay, and it's $6.50 per serving. And okay, now we're going to put in some silver. Now these silvers, I'm only putting in itty bitty ones. These are going to be the SS6s in silver. I love these for the small, tiny little details around the fawn and around our little gnomes, our neutral colored gnomes. Okay, so these are like chrome silver, but they're little tiny, tiny ones. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna go in with the coffee, and we're gonna go SS6s. Okay, we're gonna go SS6s. Okay, we're going SS6s, SS10s. We're gonna go with SS10. So these are the coffee colored stones. These are gonna be really nice with the neutral domes to go around the like truck and around the little gnomes coffees and stuff. And with the fawn, they're really good color for the deer on the one tumbler. And then in the sunflower tumbler, some of the leaves around the sunflower have like a really pretty taupey beige color. Okay. And then we're going to get those guys in 16s as well. Okay, this is going to be the coffee in the SS16s. So this is a resin set. This is going to be a maker's mix. It's going to have the accessories in it. Maybe we'll do the accessory now because I've been talking about it. You guys haven't seen it yet. Get those out of there. All right, so let's add the accessories. Okay. So Maker's Mixes always have fun little flat back accessories that go in them, or some sort of accessory. And this one's going to have snowflakes. These are slightly shimmery. They have the flat back, so you can glue them on just like you would rhinestones. Okay. And we've got them in multiple sizes. You know me, I don't like to keep it simple. So we're going to have them in medium and small. Whoop. That one just went flying. Okay, we've got them in medium and small. So let me show you guys the two different sizes. Okay, so these are going to be in this Maker's Mix. This is what makes it a Maker's Mix. Maker's Mixes have accessories in them. So it's going to be it's going to be predominantly rhinestones, but with a fun accessory mixed in as part of it. All right, then we have this really beautiful champagne color, like a very soft champagne gorgeousness. These are going to be SS6s up to SS20s, it looks like. These are like a really pretty, creamy champagne. I know. You guys are so quiet today. Happy Saturday, y'all. The website, if you were on Facebook or YouTube, the website is at the bottom of your screen. If you're on Instagram, our website is iwantglitter.com. Hello, Miss Glitterbomb. Over there on Instagram, I see you. All right, so this is going to be a really pretty, like, soft taupey champagne. Then we're going to go in with our black. These are going to be SS10s. This is to be able to do all the detail outlines, like on the antler horns and also around the neutral gnomes and the sunflower. Do the like cow spot around the sunflower, in the center of the sunflower. Okay. And then I'm putting in these really pretty silver. These are the glitter stones. If you have not seen these are absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, internet's blinking. When I say blink, it means it's just like, yes, Bethany, it does. All right, so this is going to be, these are going to be little tiny SS10s, and each one of these has a little pinch of glitter inside of it. A little tiny pinch of like, it looks like silver holographic glitter in there, and they are so pretty in person. They're so sparkly. Let me see. Ooh, the static on these guys. Clinging. Just love them so much. I want to get every one of them out of the bag. Too many. So each one of these stones has a little pinch of glitter in it, and it's been really fussy. Am I still live? Can you all see? You just ordered 4? Yes, girl. There's new UVDTFs up today. This is the Maker's Mix for the day. There's obviously new tumblers. There's new UVDTF sheets. There's new tumblers. There's new, let's mix this one. So this one is a very neutral palette. The only color in here is going to be that soft baby pink. This is going to be a very neutral palette. And then it's got those accessories, snowflakes in there. but you can get this really pretty soft palette. Pinks, champagnes, some black. Knock all the little tiny stones are important. They got to all stay in. Yep, glitter 50 coupon code is that. Yes, it is working. Okay. There's the glitter stones. This one has the premium glitter stones in it. There will be a little side bag with a little tiny portion of the yellow glow stones. I'm putting the yellow glow stones with this mix because I want you to be able to have yellow if you're buying the sunflower tumbler today. That this mix works beautifully with that sunflower tumbler, but it needs that yellow glow added to it. So they will, but I'm not mixing them into this mix. I guess it wouldn't matter mixed in, but I'm not mixing it into the mix. That way you guys already have that portion separated out because they're such a unique stone. I want them easily portioned out for you guys. Yeah. So let me go. Let me see if I can get the scooper, and we'll start doing some scoops for the team. So if you're new to joining us, this is a maker's mix. This is done by the scoops. You get 2 scoops for $6.50. These are resin. There's glitter stones in here, and then we've got the pink, the brown, it's like a coffee brown, the super champagne, the silver, the black, silver, black, champagne, coffee, pink, and then the glitter stones, and then the accessories. So let me go get the scooper. All right, here we go. Just cleaned up my computer and I got so many rhinestones out of the seam of my computer. Okay. So this is if you're just jumping in, this is today's maker's mix. It is called Winter Fawn. I think it's going to fit in this bag. So let's see. We might have to upgrade to a different bag. They are done by the scoop. So whatever's in the 2 scoops. 1, 2. If the snowflakes stick up and out, I'm not going to shift them out. Okay. So for $6.50, you get a really good portion, double scoop, and whatever accessories land in that double scoop. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Okay. Portion. Oops. See, I have the shake, so sometimes I shake too hard for the tablespoon. It's supposed to be 1 level scoop, but I only level off the rhinestones. I don't worry about the snowflake, the accessories poking out. Okay, so the website is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals, and that's where you're going to find this. It is called Winter Fawn. Also today, that launched up on the website today at the same time as these, are the matching tumblers. So every time we do a rhinestone set, if you're new to hanging out with us, every time we do a rhinestone set, I also launch a couple tumblers that you could use those rhinestones, turn and use those rhinestones right on. I know that our website can be very overwhelming because we have so much on it. So we try to take some of the guesswork out of it for you guys. Okay, I love this tumbler, and I know if I buy this stone set, I can do this tumbler. But also, like I said, the tumblers from this week also go really beautifully with this mix. Because you got those champagne colors that would be in the black and the glow. Stones would also be really good. Tumblers that we launched earlier in the week, the champagne and the coffee, the black, the glitter, the silver, the glow. Look, the glow would be great in the eyes. So they also go with ones that we launched earlier in the week. So you can scroll through today's deals and find those. But today's is the winter fawn, which has like the little poinsettias and the Christmas berries and the deer. Okay. And then we also have the gnome trio with the holiday truck and the gifts. Very neutral tones. And then we have this fun one. And it's got the sunflowers and the butterflies and the cow print. Okay. So this mix is also, each one is going to come with a little portion of the glow stones on the side. I'm not mixing them into the mix because it's an unusual ad for this mix. Oh, Alicia, I think you're talking about the little tiny ones. Yeah, if we have any right now, they're gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be under today's deals. I mean the $3 and under section. So 1 and 2. Sorry, I can't see all comments all the time. Crafting is so good for the soul. Hi, Margaret. Merg. Hey, Margaret. Okay, two scoops. It's only $6.50. Okay, they're SS6s up to SS20s. There might even be some slightly smaller ones in the mixed bag that I got. There might have been some 4s in there. Okay. 1, 2. Oh yeah, the leather cords, the leather cording. Oh, is that what she's talking about? Yes, the leather cording to make, yes, to make the cording, to make the tassels, Alicia. Yep, they're 25 cents. Then you cut it in half. So there's also new UVDTFs on the website tonight. So if you need some decals, we've got some good fresh ones. If you've never jumped onto our website before, yes, we know it can be overwhelming. We have a very, very robust website. I do recommend just going into today's deals and poking around. If you are getting into rhinestoning or new to rhinestoning, we do have simple rhinestoning tools available on our website. Oh, rhinestone picker pencil, the rhinestone trays, the glue, all very inexpensive. We make it easy for you to get into this craft, and then we portion our portions smaller and less expensive so that you can buy the amount of portions you need instead of being hemmed into spending $50 on a mix. You can do it for $6.50, and then you can buy as many as you want for whatever project. So it fills out whatever project size you are going to be doing. Hi, Lindsay. She's over on TikTok. Hello, Sheil. 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the maker's mix. It's got little snowflakes in it. It is going to be champagne, coffee, black. It's got the little glitter, silver glitter stones. Silver pink. It's got a little baby pink in it to match today's tumblers that we launched. Yeah, my goal is to try to keep things as affordable as possible for you guys, and give you the opportunity to you can get 100 sets of these. It doesn't matter how many you buy, but we want to make it show if somebody just wants one, if they're not having to spend $50 to get one, they can get one and get $6.50. Because I don't know what your guys' projects are. You might see this color and be like, oh my gosh, this would make super cute. I'm going to Disneyland for Disneyland Christmas, and I want to do Aurora Mickey ears. So the pink is perfect for Aurora, and it's got the little snowflakes that would be perfect for holiday. And you can make Mickey Mouse headband ears and use this to embellish your Mickey Mouse ears. Like, there's so many projects. Everyone's like, what do you do with rhinestones? And like, what don't you do with rhinestones? You can literally do rhinestones for everything. You could rhinestone the dash of your car. I don't know. I don't judge. If I could rhinestone my entire horse trailer, I would do that. Turbo he's sleeping next to me. He just let out the biggest sigh. You have a rough life, buddy? Oh, Mary, it's beautiful. This mix is so pretty. It's very reminiscent of Let's Go Girls, which you guys know is one of my faves. Let me see. This is my Let's Go Girls. This was from like a couple years ago. It's very similar to this. This one had half pearls in it. It also has blue in it, but it's very reminiscent of this. But this was from a few years ago. And this one had a lot of pink. This one has a little less pink. So, and that Let's Go Girls is one of my favorites. And this one has the glitter stones in it. Yes. Okay, does anybody want to see the farts and tarts, the UVDTFs that are for today? So the tumblers that are up today, there's 3 of them. They're also available as a sublimation print or a UVDTF. Sorry, nope. Sublimation print or a vinyl wrap. And then there are a bunch of new UVDTFs up on the website. There's some standards and there's a wrap. And then there's a full sheet mix sizes. Okay. You want to see them? All right. Everybody over on Instagram, we're going to go for today. If you want to come follow along and keep joining us, we're going to stay on YouTube and Facebook. I'm just going to reduce down to just one camera. It makes my life a little bit easier. So we will see you guys later. Bye, everybody. All right, here we go. Hello, hello in Italy. Oh my God, we ship worldwide. Are y'all proud? I'm using an epoxy tumbler today. All right, so the new tumblers today. These are also done as a sublimated tumbler. You've got the neutral gnomes. Okay, they're super cute. They got their little winter truck and their presents, and they're all bundled up for the snow. Okay, winter gnomes. You can get that as a sublimation print as well. We have the winter fawn. Okay, the fawn. It's got a little bit of, this is where the pink comes in. It's got a little soft pink in the poinsettias and the little Christmas berries. The yellow, the glow yellow would also be very cool around him because of the, like the sunrise behind the doe. The buck, I guess, is not a doe. As a sublimation print. And then we have the sunflowers and butterflies. Okay. And that is obviously as a sublimation print or a pre-sublimated tumbler, a vinyl wrap or sublimation print, whatever you choose or prefer. Then for the UVDTFs, here we go. For the UVDTFs today, we have Crazy Plant Lady. Okay, Crazy Plant Lady. This would go very, very well with the Itty Bitty mix that we did on Thursday. So this would go very, very well with your itty bitty mix. If you grab some of those, you can wrap this and epoxy it and rhinestone over the top. And then the full sheet mix. So if you're new to hanging out with us, a full sheet mix means it's a full sheet of a bunch of individual decals mixed together on one sheet. You just buy the full sheet mix page, you get all of it, everything on the page. Okay, so this is as starfish themed for the full sheet mix. Okay, and then we have our individuals. We have the dandelion. Okay, then we have the Not Today heifer. These kind of have the same vibe to them. We have Not Today heifer, and we have the matching cow. These could go, I would put one on each side of the tumbler. They kind of go together. I match the colors very close to each other so they can be on the same tumbler. You don't have to, but it's my brain says that. And then your crazy is showing. So stinking cute. All right, so those are your new UVDTFs. Those are the new ones up on the website. And then today's, if you missed today's mix, this mix has black in SS10. It's got the glitter stones, which are they're clear with a little pinch of silver holographic inside of them. In SS10s, we've got SS6 silvers. Then we have mixed sized champagne colored stones from those are going to be from 4s up to that one looks like a 30, so it might be 30s. That's a 20. So SS20. Sorry, sometimes they're so close. And then you have pinks in 10s and 6s, and you have coffee in 6s, 10s, and 16s in this mix. Let me see. Let's see if I can get you guys closer. And then it's a maker's mix, which means it has, look at this stone mix. It's such a pretty stone mix. It's a maker's mix, which means it has accessories in it, which are the snowflakes that you see. And there's 2 different size snowflakes there. Okay. Okay, so here is the mix. Can't see what you guys can see. When you're that close, I can't see how they look on camera. Let's do our shimmy. So you got the coffee, the champagne, pink, black, silver, and glitter stones. The glitter stones are so good. They're so pretty. The glitter stones are going to be so pretty as like the little snowflakes. Oh, the little snowflakes around here, or the snowflakes on this guy. So pretty. And do the little silver around the little silver bells, or in like the poinsettia. I would do silver in the center of the poinsettia and then the baby pink around the poinsettia. It's going to be stunning. Okay. And then, like I said, each set is going to come with a little bag of the glow in the dark yellow. They are this really pretty cream color when they're like on the tumbler. And then they glow in the dark like a bright yellow, which is going to look amazing like on this tumbler or any of your Halloween tumblers. So you're going to get a little scoopy doop of those. It's just going to get a little portion, just like as if it was mixed into the bag. You'd get like about this many in the mix, but I don't want to mix them in because they're just so left of center of what this is, because these are going to be your bright yellows. But each set is going to come with a bag of those. So you're gonna get a little glow, a little pinch of glow yellow with each set. Hi guys. As you're jumping in, so I am doing the maker's mixes for y'all. I should jump in and see who's live. Happy Saturday, y'all. It's getting quiet on this ranch right now. All the animals are starting to go. We just sold our bowl today. We're going to keep our 4 heifers, and they're due to drop their babies any day. Well, in the next couple months. All right, so you're gonna get 2 bags when you order one of these. You're gonna get your order with the stones in the mix that comes with the accessories, and then it's gonna have a little side bag of the glow stones. Okay, when you get these, maybe they're probably not gonna be labeled. We don't have the manpower to like label these individually as yellow glow stones, but grab a permanent marker and just write on there yellow glow stones. Okay, because if I have to individually label this bag, I have to jump the price up to cover the manpower, the labor of sitting and just putting a sticker on here. The cost of the sticker plus the manpower to stick it. So these are just going to come just like this. Okay. For me, it's always about trying to get it into your hands as cheap as possible. So yes, does it look fancier with all the labeling on? Yes, but then I'm going to have to charge like $7.25 a set. So I'd rather charge $6.50 a set. That's why I'm trying also to get a lot of these already done so that I don't have the manpower hours just to bag all these separate, because that jumps the price up too. Plus Alyssa's gonna side eye me hard if I tell her she has to do double bagging on one set. But we're just a small little company. We don't have a lot of people here. And everybody's very busy. Hi guys, you guys are quiet today. Am I still live? Can somebody drop a comment? I'm wondering if I'm still live because I'm actually watching my video and I'm not even up to speed on my video. So I'm wondering if if the live has ended. If the internet dropped out or something. Christy, if you're still there, can you drop a comment down? I think I might have lost feed. Oh, I'm still live. Okay, thank you guys. You guys are so quiet. You're never this quiet. It is so hot here right now. It's so hot. The people that bought our bowl, they're like, so why are you selling the bowl? And I was like, because we're moving back to California. I hate the heat here. They just started laughing. I'm like, I'm a California girl, born and raised. Like, I've lived outside of California now twice. Once was in Utah. And that was for the winter so I could snowboard. Stacey, you mesmerize us. And then I said, and now to Texas. And I said, this is miserable and it's unreal. And then they were laughing because they all work in the oil field. He's like, oh, we work in the oil field. He's like, we're in this blazing hot sun, working with hot oil, hot water, hot cement. Like, we're in this blazing hot, and then we're wearing long sleeve shirts and pants. It's like, oh yeah. Nope, no thank you. Your cold front moved in today? Nice. I wish. Not here. Like I've got both air conditioners cranking in here. They're huge air conditionings for this big warehouse. And it's hot in here. I'd say it's 85 degrees at least in here. And they've been on for almost 2 hours down here with me. You're shopping and watching? Yes, this Maker's Mix is only $6.50. If you were getting into rhinestones or if you have gotten into rhinestones, of course, I always recommend getting a couple of these because even if these tumblers today are not your jam, you may have another tumbler at home and you're like, oh, I'm waiting for the pink or da. Or we come through another tumbler and you're like, oh, I need the pink and the champagne for this tumbler. It would be perfect. But you didn't grab the mix and then it might sell out or whatnot. So I just recommend going in, grabbing some and having at least one. So you have the mix of colors and you can always. So Diane and I are funny because we were just talking. I was at Diane's house yesterday and she's got her whole setup because she's addicted. You're not finding Hallow. It probably sold out the last time we restocked it. Will it be coming back? Maybe. I don't have a glitter order on to be placed anytime soon. Glitter has really, really slowed down. I don't really have the budget for glitter orders. I still have a whole lot of glitter from the last order that I placed that hasn't even been bagged. Look up Hitchcock, Alizia. Hitchcock is the super duper 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 dark blue, but it's a little bit of purple blue in it. It's got a little purple in it. Kind of like it's a hue of the undertone of purple. Hi, Stephanie Bailey. Oh, you switched over your TV, so you got me in high def. All right, oops, that one's a little shy. Okay, what I'm trying to prep is these glow stones. Today's Maker's Mix is going to come with a little side portion of these glow in the dark stones. They glow yellow because the one tumbler with the sunflower on it, I think this would be perfect. So I'm just adding this on. So you'll get when you order one Maker's Mix, you're going to get the 2 scoops of the Maker's Mix, and then you're going to get one of these little bags of the glow stones. So if you need a project where you know you need a lot of these glow stones, make sure you order more than one, because this is about the portion that they're just coming with, a small little portion of some glow stones. They work good in any like jack-o'-lantern eyes or like the stars in the sky on your tumblers, or anywhere on a tumbler that you want some glow yellow. Okay, I'm going to switch back to doing some double scoops. Hi guys, did you pop in? Hello everybody. Okay, these. All right, so if you are just popping in for the Maker's Mix, it is a soft baby pink, black, chocolate, champagne, silver. I don't know if I said pink, and then the stone that is a clear stone with a little pinch of holographic silver in it. It's a very neutral toned palette with a little pink judged in there. If you've never joined us for a micro mix, micro mixes have the accessories in them. And you get 2 level spoons. Obviously, if the accessory is sitting above the level, I leave it. The accessory doesn't count in the level. If it's poking up, it lays as plays. Okay. Yes, there's never a delay on YouTube, but there's a delay today. Each scoop is going to be unique. They're not all identical. You're going to have to hoard what you have left over of Hallow. Yes, because it's probably going to be a while before I place the glitter order. All my money is going towards rhinestones and new products. We love our glitter. We have hundreds of, I bet we have 5,000 pounds worth of glitter still in the warehouse right now that still needs to be bagged, that we have in stock and prepped, that will tide us over for 5 more years. And I placed a small order like 3 months ago of restock colors. And so every once in a while, somebody gets time to be able to bag some glitter. So they bag them up and then we restock that glitter color. Like Legend is back in stock. Tossie, I think, is back in stock. We did restock Hallow, but Hallow's such a popular one. I probably should have ordered more of Hallow. Yep. But this is a maker's mix. It's been a minute since we did a maker's mix. So that's why I kind of went that direction today. Maker's mixes are fun because they come with the accessories, which you know me, I love my tumblers with accessories. I like all the extra bling. That one had a lot of snowflakes in it. Oh, that one had 3 snowflakes like sticking up on the top of the first scoop. That one had a lot. Sandy, you're late. Sandy, for Sandy, just for you, Sandy. I'm going to re-show you the mix. It's got champagne, chocolate, baby pink, silver, black, and it's the clear stone with a little pinch of silver holographic in it. And then Sandy, here's the tumblers that to match it. We've got the little neutral gnomes with their holiday truck. Okay. We have the fawn, and it's got the little pink poinsettias with little pink Christmas berries, holly berries around it with a pretty little deer. Gnomey gnomes. And then we have this one that says a naughty word on it. It's not going to say it out loud, but then it has the pretty little pink and neutral tone sunflowers with a little bit of cow print in there, thrown in there, some butterflies. But this is where the yellow comes in for the glow yellow. Look how pretty would this be done in the glow stones. But they're separated because the other two like have 0 yellow in them, like don't really have like a yellow space for them. So I wanted the glow stones to be separated. So that's why you're getting a separate bag with the yellow stones in it. But also, this mix minus the pink, just weed the pink out of it, would also work really good on our traditional pumpkins that launched a couple days ago. Or this guy. I've almost got my worship is loud because my wounds were deep. I've almost got it finished. Actually, I'm probably finished. I'm gonna look back over it, decide tonight if I need more. But worked on it for the last couple days and I'm almost done. So I can almost start another one. Okay, so I'm starting this one. So we got that guy. And then this guy. This one actually would be real easy because it's not like super detailed. You're just going to go in. The black in this one would be perfect. The glow in the eyeballs would be perfect. You can outline the champagne outlines on this guy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this mix would go good with those. Okay, so this, like most of our mixes will work with 30 different tumblers on our website. We just select 3 new tumblers that we think will go beautifully with it to take any guesswork for anybody who is one of the mixes I only put 1 scoop. Oh, it's this one. Got it. They're so easy to find because it's like half empty. Thank you, Cam. You're the best. I get yapping and I get distracted. And then there's the new UVDTX, y'all. Happy Saturday to you. So no other coupons work with the weekend code. Yes. Oh, does it not? It should work with the glitter code. I don't know. I made it really late at night last night, and I'd already taken my anti-seizure med, which kind of makes me a little loopy. So if it's not combining with the other codes, but it should, but I might have missed toggling that little box in the making of the code. Let me see. I can go in and fiddle diddly diddly do, fiddly diddly 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 do. Yes, it was the triplets' birthday yesterday. We went over and swam at Diane's house. Oh, the internet. What is going on? Here we go. Come on. I don't know why the internet keeps doing that. Hold on, I'm just going in to make sure. It should. Come on. Come on, internet. Hi, everybody. Coupon codes. Coupon codes. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot to toggle those things. Give me just a second. There you go. Okay, it's updated. It should work now. Thank you for that heads up. I don't know what's broken if you guys don't tell me. It should work now. Does anyone want me to go choose a tumbler and then walk through the rhinestone aisle and tell you which stone mixes I think it would look good with? Because I've thought about doing that where we have a day where it's just like, because I know personally, I mean, I obviously know everything about my business. So I sometimes forget, like, am I still live with you guys? Screen is so wompy doodly. That would help me as a customer, because I'm like, it's so hard to like see something and then go pick something. Yes, please. Okay, you guys want to do that right now? Fan vibes. Do you have a particular tumbler that you love on the website, but you don't know what stones to pick for it? Once you get the sublimation sheets and the stones, you forget which goes with what. But see, that's fine. Then you just can look back at it and be like, which colors I think go with what. You do? You have a favorite one? What's your favorite one? And I'll see if I can find it. I almost did it again. We're only added one. She goes, yeah, 1 second. You can give me a list, girl. Because we have like hundreds of tumblers. You know what this would look good with is that one, the traveling one with the it's got a globe on it and stuff. Is Garden Cow IT missing a horn? Garden Cow IT missing a horn? Are you? I mean, it's not really missing a horn. It's going to be behind the hat because the hat brim goes up over it. Oh, the summer's blowout. Isn't it gorge? Look at that one. See those three snowflakes. Paisley. Okay, so Paisley is going to be that one specifically, very specifically had a mix for it. So she said Sunny Gems. Oh, so Sunny Gems. Yes, Sunny Gems is the one that Diane just did. And I would never have, I mean, obviously I picked it. I picked the design, but I would not have picked the one that I had to do. And now I've seen Diane's. I'm like, that's so freaking pretty. And then the Northern Owl. Yes. Okay. So fam vibes says Paisley. So let me show you guys Paisley. Ow. So my cat sneaks in here. Okay, Paisley, let me see. The where's the Paisley? It is Paisley was a glass mixer. So sorry, hold on. My brain has to register where we're at. In here. They moved everything. That's why I'm having a time. Okay, it's called Neon Party. Okay. The Paisley is Neon Party. And if you're going to do the whole tumbler top to bottom, you need 3 of the Neon Parties. Okay, so the Paisley, you're going to have the orange and the pink for the Paisley and then the white for the background. And you need 3 of these to do the entire tumbler top to bottom. Okay, and then what other one did she say? The jeweled sunflower jewel. I would pick out, that's in glass. So Paisley is the stones for the Paisley is in glass. The jewel, I would say Garden of Eden micro mix, because you're going to want those electric blues and purples and some of the blacks. And then I would also say get a bath time. So I'd say bath time, Garden of Eden, and the Toil and Trouble, because you're going to want the Toil and Trouble for some of the like sunflowers, and that's going to be in resin, and then also maybe an antique brass. Now you don't need all of those, but go through and look. Like the antique brass is going to have some of the really orangey stones for around some of those sunflowers. But your bath time and your Garden of Eden is going to get a lot of the jewels and those jewel toned flowers. And then what was the other one she asked for? Northern Owl. The Northern Owl, I'm trying to make sure I tell you ones that are in stock. I would do, for the Northern Owl, I would do Sweet Southern Soul and maybe Sunset Skies. I'm trying to think of how I would do it. And then Sunset Skies, Northern Soul, Witch's Poison. Yeah. So I would do some Southern Skies because you're going to want that dark, dark blue and that black cherry, like deep currant black cherry. And then Witch's Poison because you're going to want some of those little bitty stones to do all your details. And it's got that really pretty deep black cherry teeny tinies in here. And the Southern Soul because you got the really pretties, the pretty blues and things in here. Was those the 3 that she asked? Yeah. Yeah, so I made a list of the ones that are on the website that need a photo of the finished product done. Um, it just comes down to manpower, and we all get so busy that we forget we got to go back and take a photo of them. You're very welcome. Anybody else? Yeah, Witch's Poison, Garden of Eden, or Garden. Is that what it was? Garden of Eden and Southern Soul. Good choices. Hello. All right, y'all. It's 5 o'clock. My husband's probably losing his mind up there. Ivan's probably losing his mind. I think I came down here at 3, so I've been down here for a couple hours. But it takes me time to set up for lives. It's not like that's what telling me. I'm like, it takes me. I can't just come down here and just start a live. I have to like prep and pick out the stones and clean out the bowl and get everything ready and get the listings done and make the image, the little fawn image today. Like I have to do all that because I'm here by myself on the weekends. So, all right, y'all. But yes, happy Saturday, you guys. I'm gonna take off because I'm gonna get up there and make my family some dinner and hang out with my kiddos. Rescue my husband and my kiddos from each other. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Happy Saturday, everybody. Bye, guys.